What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while and I do apologize, but I'm gonna try to make it up to you guys by jumping right back into it with a quick video on how to hold a thumb button release. Let's get to it. All right, so you just got your release, you take it out of the box. How do you hold it? Most people will naturally grab one and move it pretty deep into their hands. At least that's been my experience showing people how to use them. That is not what you wanna do. I know there's some internet super shooters out there that probably anchor that way and they're gonna come for me in the comments. You guys keep being awesome, but for the majority of people, it's really hard to find a consistent anchor point and build a consistent shot sequence from shot to shot that way. Instead, we're gonna hold it right in the middle here. From the side, it's gonna look like this. From the front, it's gonna look like this. This is gonna allow us to get our hand into a good flat position, something that's relaxed and stretched out, but it can't stretch more without our fingers opening. So it would look like this. You don't want to be out here on the fingertips. You're asking for a problem and it's not a problem you want. So you want to be here with your hand nice and flat. If you have to flex the knuckles a little bit to give yourself a more repeatable feel at anchor, that's okay. But just keep in mind, the idea is to try to keep this in your palm as flat as possible. Let's talk about thumb barrel position. Some folks like to adjust their barrel to where it's deep into their thumb like this so they can really wrap their finger around it and work through the shot. If you can do that and keep your hand in a pretty flat position, by all means go for it. It doesn't work for me because right here in my palm will start to cramp up really bad, and then I feel like I'm getting inconsistent tension on the trigger from shot to shot. So instead, I like to keep my barrel for my release in a fairly, I guess, relaxed position, a spot that my thumb finds naturally, relatively relaxed without having to reach for it or to come back here and find it. Let's talk about the release setup. And I'm not gonna go too in depth from each release. We can do that in another video. But what I mean by release setup is take the time to adjust it to you. Most people just grab a release out of the box, grip it and rip it and go. And then they wonder why they're having inconsistencies, or they wonder why they don't shoot it that well. They wonder why it feels uncomfortable. Take the time to learn how to use it. If it's got an adjustable thumb barrel, figure out how it works and adjust it to fit your hand the best. If it's got tension adjustment and trigger travel, adjust both of those to find a setting that works best for you. What works for your friend may not work for you. What works for the guy on the internet may not work for you. We're all different. Find what works for you the best. All right, off my soapbox. Let's do a quick overview, guys. Start with our release in the middle digits here, right down the middle. Relaxed hand position, as flat as you can do it and still get a comfortable anchor point. If you have to flex your knuckles a little bit, like I said, that's fine. Just always keep in mind that we want to try to keep our palm pretty relaxed and flat. From there, adjust where your thumb barrel sits so you can get to it in a relaxed, natural motion without having to think about it and hunt around. It's just right there. From there, like I said, adjust the settings on your release to make the trigger tension feel the way you want it to make the trigger travel be something you're comfortable with. If you can adjust the third finger or fourth finger angles, play around with that. Tailor it to you, not just what somebody else says, but what works for you. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. If you got any questions, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you, guys.